Hello and welcome to week 4. Let's go ahead and get started with our SimNet project. If you had a chance to watch the welcome for this week, I gave you an alert of, hey, there's a lot of homework this week. So you want to definitely be mindful of your time. There's short homework assignments, but there's 5 this week. Go ahead and bring up your SimNet. Let's go into week 4. We are going to be completing part A for this video. I did complete another video that you'll see that is for part B, and then you have your independent projects. Don't forget to run out the week with your chapter quiz, but before even beginning your projects, please complete your chapter reading, as there are some parts that aren't hard, but there are some tricks to them, and you're going to want to start memorizing these moves that we're making. There is a resource file for 3-1 Part A. Go ahead and download that and save it someplace where you can find it. And then go ahead and bring up your PowerPoint presentation. Click Enable, and F12 is quickest to save, and I'm going to save this in week 3. And this is A. Alrighty. Number 3 says apply a background picture fill with the soften effect to all slides. So in 3A we are going to right click. You can right click anywhere you see a blank. Just right click and go right down to Format Background. You're going to bring up your Format Background pane, which shows up on the right. Next you're going to select your picture or texture fill. And then you're going to go ahead and click open where it says Insert Picture From. Click open your file. I'm not for sure where you saved your picture from the resource download. I saved mine within my ADMS 141 folder that I created. Go ahead and click Insert. Once you've done that, you'll notice that we've got the picture just on slide 1. The rest of the slides haven't been affected at this point. Next, click the picture button at the top of the pane and then click picture. What's nice about Microsoft Office, and I will always tell you that and tell you this in probably every video that I make, is that if you hover, the words of what the icons are appear. I just love that. So go ahead and click picture. We want to choose picture color. We're going to change a couple of things. So let's click the picture recolor drop down arrow. It appears in 3F. We would like to choose blue, accent 2, or accent color 2, and then dark. Now, note, you may not be able to complete step 3F when using Microsoft Office Windows or Microsoft Windows 8. Continue to instruction 3G. Instruction 3F is not graded, so that's nice. Alright, so let's apply all. Now all of our slides are being affected with, now we've got that new background picture, and we've changed and recolored it to a different kind of a color. On slide 1 and 2, we're going to restore, though, the background picture to its original color. We are going to kill 2 slides with 1 click. So you've already got slide 1 selected. Hold down your control key and then click on slide 2, and now you'll notice, because both of these slides have a red box around them whereas the others don't. So these 2 slides are selected. Now we're going to go over to the Format Background pane and we're going to click Reset, and then you can see that it's lightened up. On slide 2, we want to delete the second subtitle box here. So go ahead and highlight it or click on it to select it, and then just hit your delete key on your keypad. Next, you want to actually take the title Special Guest and then move it down slightly to match the other titles on the other slides. Number 6 says, on slide 6, on the Format Background pane, click the fill at the top, and we're there. and select Solid Fill option. Click the color list arrow and select Black Background 1. Now close the Format Background pane as we're done with this. So slide 6 will be blank. Yes, it looks weird, but that's what the instructions say. So go ahead and make that black. On slide 2, you're going to want to press Control D. Control D is duplicate. Control C is to copy. Do not do that here. You want to duplicate that slide. There is a difference. Now make the new slide, take it and move it to the very end so that it becomes slide 9. And then change the title to Take a Tour. This next move that we're going to be doing is relatively easy, but you will need to memorize these moves as everyone will have this on the final. We're going to be applying transitions to all slides. So go ahead and go to your transition tab up in the home ribbon. I'm at number 8A. We're going to click the Transitions tab to apply the shape transition. So go ahead and open your More up, and we want to choose Shape, and that's underneath the Subtle. Next, you're going to click Effect Options, and we want to select Diamond, and then we are going to apply All. Number 9 is somewhat tricky, and I'm going to switch to the instructions so that we can view them together. Below is a table, and these are the instructions that you have to follow. I believe all of you should have something like this on your final. If not, the lucky ones will get it, but more than likely, since we've switched to 2016, all 2016 finals I've heard are project-based, so you will probably have something similar to this. It's not hard, you just have to kind of walk through it and figure it out. I always suggest to read the entire question first, look at your surroundings, and then complete the moves. So for example, we're going to be selecting a text or an object to be animated. You're going to click the More button on the animated gallery. If the animated gallery is not displayed, then click the Add Animation button, and I'll show you that in just a second. What we need to do is click an effect to apply it, and then click the effects options, and then we're going to adjust the start and duration. Duration is your seconds, and start is on click, before click, or after, or before previous or after previous. So I'll show you that. The trick is that first you start here, you complete all of this. So you read from left to right and then move down for the rows. So on slide 1, we're going to be picking the text box agenda. We're going to apply the wipe animation located in the entrance category, where the text effects will be, or the effect option will be from the bottom. Then you go back in and you click by paragraph. The start will be on click, and the duration will be 0.50. So you'll see how this works. Then we go down to slide 3, and then we continue to make these moves. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so on slide 1, we are going to be choosing this box, the text box for agenda. When I click it once, you'll notice that I get a dotted line. It is not selected. Nothing's selected. I'm just within the words. But if I click on that dotted line, you see my pointer changes shape. It becomes a solid line around that text box. Now the text box is selected. Now we need to go over to animation. Use your More button, and in the entrance group, we select Wipe. The effects option is from bottom, by paragraph. The start is on click, and it's 0.50 for the duration. The next row says go to slide 3. select the picture. The animation will be shape located underneath the entrance group. And these are not in order, alphabetical order, so just take your time. The effects will be diamond, and the direction is out. The start will be after previous, and the duration is set at 2.0. The next row tells us to go to slide 7. And here you will pick the text box for space design. Again, you need to select it. We want zoom for the entrance. The effects will be object center, and then as one object, on click at 50. Next, it says on slide 7 to select the wireless access text box. And the zoom entrance is what we want. Object will be center as one object, on click, in 50 seconds, or 0.50, excuse me. And now lastly, we want to go to slide 8, choose the donor box. We want the wipe entrance from the bottom, and we want it to go all at once. After previous for the start, and then 0.50. It's just that simple. Now we're going to go and we're going to type in some notes. And so this is relatively easy. You will be going to your View tab, and we're going to go to Notes page. This is a different slide, so you're going to use your scroll bar to go up to slide 1. And you're just going to click right in there. Now it does say that we want in 10B to click the zoom button, which is up at the top. And you want to make sure that your percent is 150. And the reason why is because we want to be able to see it. If it's small, you're not really looking at, it's hard to see, so that's why they want you to zoom in to 150. Go ahead and just click OK to get out of that once you've set that. In 10C, I need to bring this to your attention that you do need to leave a blank line between each item on 2 note pages. So slide 1, we're going to be typing welcome the audience, and then don't forget your period, and then down 2, I leave a blank line, so a hard return, 2 hard returns, and then agenda. And right after your agenda, make sure that you do a space and then a dash and then a space, and then go through animation. And then don't forget your period. Then you're going to go down to slide 9, and you will be typing in those 3 lines. Let the computer let you know in red underlining if you've got something typed wrong, so just be mindful of that. It will tell you if you've done something wrong. Don't forget to proofread after you get done, because it's important that you've proofread everything. And then once you've got that completed, go ahead and double check all your work, and once you're positive that everything's correct, go ahead and push normal or click normal. That's in the same area where we clicked on note page, so click normal. And now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it a different way. We're going to set up note pages for slides 4 and 5. So you're going to go to your File tab. I'm in 11A. Click Print. For slides 4 and 5, you're going to print a custom range. There's 2 ways to skin this cat. You can go into your Print All Slides and click on Custom Range, or you can just say slides 4 through 5, type that in, and it actually changes to custom range. Print, your layout will change. Let's change that to notes page. In 11C, there's two parts. You'll have to go back into your notes page and then click on Scale to Fit. Close the print preview window and turn the page. We have one last move to make and then we are done. Now I am going to change one small thing here because I want to be able to, I've got two screens and I want to show you, hopefully this will work on just one monitor. I'm going to click the Use Presenter View. Please do not click this. This is just for me so that I can show you a visual of this next move in 12A. We are now going to be rehearsing our times. So go ahead and click the Rehearse Timings button in the Slide Show button. First, you click here, and then in the Setup group, so rehearse times. And it didn't do it, but you should see a little bar that has a little counter. You want to spend 3 to 5 seconds on every slide, and that is vital. So please make sure that you do that. So go ahead and click through your slides, but make sure that you're spending some time on that. Once you've gone through each of your slides and you've spent 3 to 5 seconds, at the end of your presentation, go ahead and click Yes to save your timings. And then the timings are displayed below on each of the slides. Now I'm going to switch my screen just so that I can show you that I've got 5 seconds on each of my slides. So you'll want to make sure that that's done. Once you're done, save the presentation to preserve the current standard 4:3 slide. So we have not changed that. That information is found in your Design tab underneath the slide size, and it's defaulted for standard, so there really isn't too much you have to do. So go ahead and click Save, and let's go back to uploading our video because we are all set. So go ahead and click Upload. So I hope you've gotten a little bit out of this video. If you need any changes done, please don't hesitate to use the Ask My Instructor and let me know if these videos are helpful or not helpful. I would think that they would be sort of helpful. The main thing is to make sure that you read your instructions and also to read your chapters first. So I got 100. You all should be getting 100 too. If you get stuck on those last two independent projects, or the 3 independents, please give me a jingle through Ask My Instructor so that I can help you. Good luck, you guys.